And there you go. I do believe I'm live. Let's check. And let's hope it sounds good. No, that wouldn't work. Okay. If you're here already, hello. Hello. How do I... Like someone who really needs to cut his hair? Because it shouldn't go... Actually, not that long. Okay, where... Is this a notification about my own thing? No. Well, excuse me. Come on, view a channel. Need to make sure that I'm live. Electric. Okay, test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Let me just clean off this webcam. It was a little gross. Now I'll be right back. Need to try. Okay. If I plug those in and I just repeatedly keep talking about something, anything, maybe like this player would be a punch nuisance and turn down the volume because that was really, really loud. Okay, better. Is this actually the microphone? I think. Gosh, I will figure out someday soon how to do better audio live streams. That'll be fun. And I'm live! Let's go! Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just heard myself come out of the headphones. That was really surprising. I left the uke downstairs. Ah! We can't have a Christmas tree without the music. No! You're loud and clear. Excellent. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I hope you weren't waiting too long. Hello, Mr. Morrill. Good to see you. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna mute this. What's up? Hi! Hi, Chris. Okay, I forgot to grab this thing. Yeet. Okay, that'll work. I apologize. There was a massive speaker where my feet is, and I needed to move it. Hi, Dad! So yes, hello, Dad. Hello, yours truly, Chris, and hello, Mr. Morrill. I'm glad y'all could make it. Let's go! Whoop, whoop, whoop. And the live stream's ready for once, and I'm not discombobulated, which is quite nice. I'm just waiting for Monsieur Joachim here at this point. And then we can really get the stream starting. Okay, yes. How have you been? Because it's been both a long time and not a long time. You know what I mean? Like, I did a stream the 1st of December. And it's really, really soon gonna be the 1st of January. So I feel like it's already been a month, even though it hasn't been, and it's tripping me up. But I feel like both it's happened 2 seconds ago and 2 hours, like 2 years ago. So this is just I'm still sadly discombobulated. No matter what I do, I'm always discombobulated. Anywho, okay, enough about that. Hi! Okay, let me just... My hair looks terrible today. But yes, hi! How are you? Because I am amazing. Did you save big money at Menards this holiday season? We don't really have... I'm only aware of one Menards in all of Ohio. And I don't even remember where it is. on the map. So to answer your question, no, we did not. I don't even. I have no money to save in the first place, so I either ultimately didn't save anything, or I saved everything. No. Anyway, I actually forgot. Is it Menards or Menards? Either way, I forgot they existed because there's only like one in Ohio that I'm aware of. Even though it's a really cool store, and I have been inside one, and it's huge. I can't believe how huge. Menards. I'll say Menards. I cannot believe how big Menards is. It's huge. I thought like Home Depot was big, but my goodness, that place is huge. Yeah. Anywho, but yes. Hello, everyone. Oh, does Ohio does Ohio even exist? Do I exist? Ah! Okay, no, just kidding. Yes, I exist. Ohio does exist, surprisingly. There's a question. If you had to eliminate a whole state and not like make it not exist, I guess, but like don't like destroy everything. But if you had to like merge a state that's bordering another one, I guess, into one, which one would you do and why? I would probably merge Rhode Island with whatever's right next to Rhode Island, just because it's so tiny. Anywho, how was your Christmases? How was your Christmases? Be prepared to answer that question once Yakman here gets here, and once 10 minutes pass, because I want to really get the stream going in 10 minutes, which is in 3 minutes away. So yeah, we can get everyone settled. Grab your popcorn, and there he is. Sorry, I'm late. The precipitation delayed my drive. Ooh, was it raining? Or was it just snowing? Because it's been snowing like crazy here. But yes, very busy delivering your happiness. Very busy delivering your happiness since 1953. Because we at UPS or wherever you work at what was it? No, you are an Amazon truck driver, right, Chris? Or was it? Was it? Wait, I'm forgetting now. Are you Amazon, FedEx, or UPS? I don't remember. Oh my gosh, I used to know this. You used to say it on the Chris Howard streams, but I don't remember. I think it's Amazon. I'm gonna say it's Amazon. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't actually bother to check if this angle looked good. That looks better. That is weird. If I put my hand here, or like what? How did I do that? Did you see how my skin tone just went from like the ugliest yellow to like actually somewhat decent? That was just really weird. It was water falling from the sky. It was probably snow that turned liquid once it hit my windshield that had been heated up, but it was in my way regardless. Yep. Yep. That makes sense. I drive Amazon vans, but I work for third-party companies like the other drivers around the world. Oh, okay. That is really cool. That is really cool. Yes, it's a stand-up stream. Yeah. Man, that is really cool. I forgot that Amazon hired like third-party like trucking companies. Because I just naturally, since it says Amazon, I just assume it's Amazon. So that's interesting, huh? Anywho, okay, let's get the stream started a whole minute early because Yakman here is here, and yours truly, Chris. Everyone, yours truly, Amazon. Yes, yours truly, Amazon. Anyway, everyone say hi to each other and get to know each other because we're doing the Christmas stream. There's that ugly yellow again. Wow. Weird. Like you can see it. Weird. Look how ugly that yellow. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. It's just 1 minute it looks like perfect lighting. The next minute I look like I'm yellow. Hi Chris, hi Joe, hi yes. Everyone say hi to everybody. Everyone say hi because it's fun. Everyone loves being acknowledged. And I should have, if I was really thinking, I would have made like a live stream present to open. That would have been really cool. But alas, I did not. Instead, we got the lights up. And unfortunately, the lights that were over here had to be removed because I wanted lights downstairs, and we didn't really have a lot of lights, but we do, but we don't. Long story. Oh, hi to Susan. Yes, yeah. Hi to everybody. Hi, hello everyone. It sounds like those like AA meetings. Like, hi, my name is Chris. Hello, Chris. I don't know. Anyway, your skin doesn't look bad on my phone. Oh, that's good. That's just weird though, cause like yeah, it looks fine now, but every once in a while, I go bright yellow, and it just throws me off. At least looking at it, like right now, like right there. I don't know, it just throws me off. Like, whoa, why isn't this webcam going from like potentially passable for 2025 to then like I'm talking CCTV footage for you know what I mean? Like, oh, there's the alien attack, as you can clearly see in the footage. The alien dropped down from the sky or something. It's just funny, it's just weird. Anyway, I'm so excited. Let's do this. So the big question that's on everyone's minds: how was your Christmas? Because ours was awesome, and I want to know how everyone else's was. How everyone else's was. Yes, yes. See, how was your Christmas, Dad? How was your Christmas, Monsieur Yorkman here? How was yours, Mr. Morrill? And how was yours, Mr. Chris? Because yeah, I'm. How many of y'all got to see family? That's a big question. Because I know some of us didn't get to see family, and I know others did, some didn't, and it's just it's different. My Christmas has been good. It's been like a whole week because my siblings came to town the day after, and we celebrated this weekend. Oh, that's neat. That's really cool. Yeah, we're one of the families that just we get together once and then that's it. There's no one else that we really celebrate with. We can't plan more than one get together without our brains just shutting down from sheer exhaustion. But it was really fun. Ours was fun, and I'll get to mine. Yeah, I'll talk about mine while I wait for everyone else to talk about theirs. Perfect. So yes, oh, I forgot to. I knew there was someone. I was wondering for 1 second. I was like, I feel like we're missing someone. Mr. T's not here yet. I'm live. I'm just gonna text that. I'm live. There we go. I for 1 second I was like, wait a second, we're forgetting somebody. Anywho, so yes, our live stream was good. Our Christmas was good. We had friends, we had family over, and it was really, really fun. It was really fun. And I apologize, Dad, in advance for not inviting you over. Me and Mother, we were very, very overwhelmed as my family came over, and including my grandma. And my grandma is 92. I was with my daughter and son, along with my son-in-law, 3 grandsons, and a new niece. Wow, that's a big family. And congratulations on the niece. That's awesome. But yeah, I'm glad you got to do it with family. Anyway, going back. So yeah, my grandma's 92. And for a 92-year-old, she's doing great. However, she's having a hard time with stairs. So a month ago, like a legit a whole month ago, we got together. Probably 2 months ago at this point, we got together with family to celebrate her birthday, and we're like, we'll figure it out. We have a whole month, no problem. I understand. Heart emoji. Awesome. Thank you, Dad. Anyway, so yeah, we figured we had a whole month to figure it out. And then just like slowly but surely the deadline started coming, getting in closer and closer to us, and we realized we had no idea what to do because apparently she's gotten to a point where she can barely do this step to get into the house, and that is like this tall at most. So we're like, oh. So at first we thought we could do it. Like, we threw out all these different ideas. Good evening. Hi! Hello, Mr. T! Hi! Everyone say hi to Mr. T. Hi! How was your Christmas? Because everyone else's Christmases were awesome. And yeah, Yeah, come in here, got to hang out with siblings. Mr. Morrill, as you can see, hung out with family. But how was your Christmas? Considering you and your, like what did you do? Hang out with family? Did you hang out with friends? We must know. Should I talk about now? No, wait, I should write that down. I just remembered something to talk about. I almost texted it. Was random card. Anyway, so yes. So yeah, Grandma's 92, and we were trying to figure out what to do for Christmas, and we were throwing out all the ideas. I'm talking all of them. First, we were thinking, like at first we thought maybe she could climb up the stairs by herself, because if someone's there. I like your. Oh, Mr. Jimmy! Hi, Mr. Jimmy! It's been a long time. Wow, it's been a while. Were you here last stream? I don't remember. Either way, it's really good to see you. Can you see this? No, you can't. It's really good to see you. Everyone say hi to Mr. Juby. He's been coming through the streams since like the beginning of the YouTube channel. Hi! How are you doing? How's your Merry Christmas. How was your Christmas? Please tell us how your Christmas was. Cause yeah. Yeah. Wait, I like your thumbnails you do for these lives, lol. Thank you. Thank you. I was here last live stream too, but briefly, Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas, eh? I was like, and I was like, right. Canadian. My dream nation. The one I joke about all the time, that I'm Canadian. And I don't say weird. I just can't believe I read it like and I'm like, oh right, Canadian. Anyway, sorry, I'm nervous and very excited. So let me just really speed run through this, because Grandma's 92, all the ideas were being thrown out. We were thinking we could go out to eat, we could go to a hotel lobby, we could do it at a friend's house, we could do it at our aunt's house. All of these scenarios and possibilities just hello everyone. Hello. Anyway, all these possibilities just kept getting rejected because they all had their flaws. All of them had their flaws. The place Mother wanted to go eat out at, it was China. Did we do takeout? No, we didn't do takeout. I can't believe I forgot this. We were gonna do takeout, but one of the places, it was one of those Chinese restaurants where you can eat inside, but it's very clearly one of those restaurants where you just take the food and go. So it's not, it's not Panda Express or something. It's like table and that's it. So, that was rejected. Our friends were hosting for their own things, so we couldn't use their house because we thought they were going to go out of state. Basically, we reached this point where we were like, okay, what we're going to do is get Grandma in a wheelchair, and our landlord and his brother, who is happened to be over for the season, are going to come over to the house and carry her in the wheelchair into the house. And, first I was already like, whoa, that sounds like a very dangerous thing. But I did not realize it was common for people to do that. But I was also a little nervous because this is a collapsible wheelchair. It's not like the one with the big wheel in the back that you do this. It was one of those 4 tiny wheels that compresses and folds in on itself. And I was like, wait a minute. But thank the Lord, it worked out. But I'm reading. Misters, not Mrs. Okay. From Mr. I'm going to read comments now. Mr. T, hello. It was wonderful. My grandfather came to say, which was a blessing. Delicious food and a joyous atmosphere. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm very honored to ask. I'm honored. What? Forget it. I'm going too fast. Slow down, Zora. I think going out to eat at a Chinese restaurant on Christmas is a movie. Really? Oh, it's in a movie. Interesting. That sounds interesting. But yeah, it worked out in the end. Everything was very chaotic. I'm talking the planning, once they got here, the initial getting food ready, everything was chaotic. But once we finally just sat down, it was amazing. It was really fun. We actually, I should have brought it up. We actually have a tree this year. So, for context, I don't ever remember a Christmas tree being in our house, and any of the 3 houses I've lived in, for as long as I can remember. We just never did trees. I don't remember why, but we just never did them. And then last year, I did a paper tree. I like took a big piece of paper, like a huge piece of paper, taped it to the ceiling, and Sharpie marker shaped the Christmas tree, and it was really cool. And I was gonna do that this year, but mother suddenly came home from I don't remember where, a store, Home Depot. Let's say Home Depot, with a Christmas tree, and it's about this tall, so it's not exactly a giant one, but it's really cute. I wonder if I have a picture of it on my phone. I doubt it. Maybe. I forgot about it. Do I? Oh, I no, but I forgot. No, I showed that. Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna show a Christmas tree. No, not a Christmas. I was gonna show a snowman, but I forgot. I already showed it. Uh, cool. So glad to hear it all worked out so well. Yes, yes. Thank the Lord. Honestly, it was really fun. It was really fun. But yeah, we got a tree. It's like this tall. It's really cute. Excuse me. So yeah. Oh, what did y'all get for Christmas? Because I had some interesting gifts. I had some very interesting gifts. It's always interesting having Christmas with my family because it's let's just say it's different. Let's just say it's different in the sense that since I'm now old enough to vote, the entire family has decided that's like not like living in the house. All the family has decided that it's their jobs to educate me on who I should vote for and how I should think. So it's always just like, okay, let's see what they give me. And it's always books. So I don't go into gift the unboxing presents with high expectations because like the inner kid is like, oh, toys, Nerf guns, whatever, video games. And it's like now it's like, okay, let's be prepared. I got a bookmark, which is nice, but it wasn't finished. And just a lot of very interesting paraphernalia. And I was like, oh, thank you. You wait, Mr. Merle, you got a blanket and a hubcap? That's cool. That sounds awesome. I'd love a blanket and a hubcap. That sounds really cool. I don't know. I don't know. I'm very jealous of everyone else. Let's just cuz. My niece gave me a big sticker that said I you went to the bathroom today. That is hysterical. Oh, your niece. Did I say niece or sister? I might have said sister by accident. Anyway, that is funny. Where did you put it? Did you like stick it on something, or is it just still in like in your drawer or something? Because that is awesome. That is really. I hope it should be a bumper sticker. That'd be even funnier. I got some dark chocolate from Germany that one of my brothers got me for Christmas. Oh, that sounds delicious. Chocolate from Germany. Wow, that sounds really good. Oh, I thought they would have gotten you had this big head kid for president 2020. That would be really cool. They're not into I don't think they even know who Blimey Cow is, but that would be really cool. Big head for president 2020. For real. I I still say that Jordan and Josh should do like a mini presidential debate at BlimeyCon where we have Big Head Kid and like YOLO or Hipster Josh, and they're both just like, you should vote for me because I'll give you all the grilled cheese sandwiches or something. It would be just so funny. No, I still have it sitting on the desk. Well, maybe you should stick it on the desk. There we go. Oh my goodness, I know my niece's locker number at the high school. I should go and put it on her locker. Yes, do that. Do that. Oh my gosh. That would be hysterical. That would be so funny. Oh my gosh. That would be so funny. Oh my goodness. I was trying to think of like how to make it even better, but that's just the best. Wow, I'm glad everyone had good Christmases. Because yeah, it was definitely yeah, definitely an interesting couple of weeks, weather-wise and everything. So, I'm glad you all got to have an amazing Christmas. Now I can open up this thing and start talking about the stuff. So I did that, and I did that. Should I talk about that? Nah, no, that's good. No, that's okay. There's that. I guess I can do that. We went to Tuba Christmas again. It was really fun. We went to. I don't want to say the location just in case some wackadoo is watching, but not saying you're wackadoo, just saying there's some people out there who are like, hey, I know where they live now, and I do not want them over here. Anywho, so yeah, we went to Tuber Christmas and that was really fun. And it was actually really sweet because this was the 45th anniversary of Tuber Christmas for Ohio. And it was just really, really cool because the guy who runs it, his name is, get this, Tucker Jolly. His last name is Jolly. I know you live. Oh no! Wait, you're right. Chris knows where I live. Ah! Quick! Mr. Juby, go quick, beat him up. No. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I was gonna say if someone did try to do something, we could amass. We could probably, there's some serious muscle within our group right here. We could, if we had to, we could do something. Oh, I thought it was in front of me to do that. We could throw hands if we had to, but we already have people in our group that know where I live, so it's or where each other lives, so it's a massive civil war. Wait, I need to write that down. Oh, was it? Oh, right. That was I remembered another thing to talk about. So yeah, um, Mr. Jolly has been hosting Tuba Christmas for 45 years, and when we went, there is a there's a new person who's hosting to and organizing Tuba Christmas, and he happened to and he called Mr. Jolly up and had this plaque that kind of looked like this thing of First Corinthians 13:4-7. It looked like this, but it was smaller. Anywho, it basically, how no, the best way to describe it, it was from the Ohio Senate. No, not the Senate. The mayor, I think. No, governor. The governor of Ohio had someone reached out to him, and there was a really nice note, basically thanking Mr. Jolly for his service for doing 45 years of Tuber Christmas, and he made December 20th of 2025 officially Tucker Jolly Day, and it got a standing ovation, and this is um the second of the two thingamajiggies days that it was being held, and it was still a full seat. It was full. So it was cool to think that the first people who got the first show was probably even more packed when they heard that. But either way, it was just super wholesome. Super wholesome. I got a text. Mayor. Oh, the mayor of the city. Oh, and Mother's watching the stream. She has not said anything, but she just texted me. So everyone say hi to Mother. Yeah, but yeah. It was just super sweet because, 45 years. The guy looks like he was getting old. He was slowing down. But yeah, it was just so sweet. So sweet. Um, I- yep. And it was just kind of funny also because, officially it's a new holiday. So I was also thinking the entrepreneur Ryan Matlock, that guy would definitely be like, new holiday. She's being a lurker tonight. Yes, yes, my mother is a lurker indeed. Indeed, no, I can't say that. I cannot say that. I can say that there was something funny at Tuber Christmas, because when you do Tuber Christmas, they the person who's or speaking when they're not singing Tuber Christmas, brings up every year, like, okay, and now we have you in the audience, and we ask you guys, how long have you been coming here? So they start from 45 and they count backwards. So once you reach your number, you can, jingle bells or whistle or whatever. And I've been going there 20 times. 20 times. I couldn't believe it because, I remember last year I asked mother and I remember I was blown away, but I couldn't remember. And now this year I had to ask again how many times. And she said 20. And I'm like, huh, I've gone there 20 times. So you brought 20 cowbells and rang them all? I did. It was clunky. Anyway, it was funny though because Dad was sitting next to me here in the chat. That Dad was sitting next to me, and Dad asked, and I was like, I've gone here 20 times, and he went bug-eyed like, huh? And then, he put down that too, I think, because I think, yeah, Dad's been basically going about that many times too. What did I do to those cows? I'm not saying. I cannot say before. I cannot say. You'd get this whole channel deleted, and I'd get hunted down by the United States government. So I can't say. I cannot say what I did to those cows. But let's just say there's a reason Hamburger Boy is called Hamburger Boy. Anyway, so it was just funny because when they got down to 20, Dad was like, "Yay!" And Mr. Jolly was like, "Oh, okay." And it was just, you know what I mean? Like, it was just really funny because he wasn't expecting it. And then everyone laughed a bit. And it was like, oh, that's so neat. It was just really funny. Because, like, everyone else was, like, clapping or whatever. And then Dad was like, yay! Like, literally just like that. And he was just not, Tucker Jolly was just standing there, just like, oh, okay. Because we were in the top row. It was just funny. It was just really funny. Oh my gosh. It made both of us just laugh like really hard because it was just okay. So that was all of that. Oh yeah. That. There was a lot of other things I want to kind of I've been talking for half an hour. Okay. I want it to be more engaging than just me venting about my life. So I'll go faster. So, I also moving on, I went to a white elephant gift exchange, and that was really, really, really fun because I haven't been to one in a long time. And it was really fun, and it was kind of funny because at the very end, oh my gosh, there's two things. There's two things there that was just so funny. Three things. But the two I'll talk about. Did you get a white elephant? I did not get a white elephant. I actually got a handful of gnomes, a can of beans, and a thing of corn. That's what I got. I still haven't gotten my hippopotamus for Christmas. And I haven't gotten my water buffalo from VeggieTales. But yeah, close enough. But it was funny because like the original gift I got was like a scented, what was it? A scented candle. And there's something, oh, that was it. It was this weird like lotion bottle that had like chocolate come out of it. It was really weird. And I ended up trading with someone else. So instead I got the beans, corn, and this handful of gnomes, like the size, like I'm talking like 4 gnomes could fit inside the lid of this lip balm. It was really funny. Just like, oh my goodness. I ended up throwing them away because we don't do gnomes, and it was just like, okay, I don't know what to do with them. Tiny gnomes. Yes, it was really funny. Oh, but you wouldn't. I brought You wouldn't believe what I did. Oh wait. So the other 2 gifts there that people have received, I'll get gnomes for Christmas, if only in my dreams. If only in my dreams. What an interesting quote happened here. Anywho, so there's 2 things there that I have to mention. So the first thing was like they opened up the box, and inside was a little. When Tucker Johnny said, "Okay, that was an awkward moment," it was an awkward but funny moment, and I love it so much. It was a parody of "I'll Be Home for Christmas." Oh, okay, I didn't see that. I did not see that. We didn't actually watch any Christmas movies this year, which I'm actually okay with. But yeah, I'm not a Christmas movie watcher, I have to admit. So one of the so one of the people at the White Elephant opened up their box, and inside was a statue about this big of Trump. It had President Trump on it, and if you clicked a button, you could hear Trump, like, it was like a speech he was giving. And it was just really funny because it had like different speeches loaded in, and it was just really funny because it was just like this tall. And then the other thing, which was even funnier, was a book. And I don't know, it was, just it was a kid's book of the Nativity story, narrated by Trump. So, like, as you open the pages, you hear Trump, most likely an AI or something, being like, Mary was just minding her business when an angel came. And she was like, wow, what are you doing there? And it was so funny. It was so funny because, like, it's a kid's book and it's Trump. And it was just so weird. Like, everyone was so creative. Everyone was so creative. One person made a binder, and in the binder was a little story generated by ChatGPT, and it's a Christmas like poem, but it was about white rice. I don't know why she did that, but it was just like, what? Like, everyone there was so creative. One person, one person who just came back from college, he's like, I don't know, 17, the youngest one in the group. When he opened up the box, it was legit a complete, like, I don't know what they're called, but like a complete women fashion kit. So it had like perfumes, styling gels, nail polish, the works. And he's a guy. So he was just laughing his head off. And then he was like, I can give this to my mother. So it was just so funny. Just like, there were so many good gifts. Oh, I could have brought it. What I brought was and it really was quite amusing. Monsieur Yorkman here. But yeah, I brought a little not baby, but a little Jesus figurine that was smaller than this, about the same size. This is an ear plug. I don't know why I have them up here, but it was about this big. And there was no box in the world if I can fit it, so I had to make it. So I like took the duct tape, cut a tiny little box, and I was gonna say that's it. But then Mother, I can't believe I didn't think of this, but Mother came up with the genius idea of suggesting, why not put that in a bigger box? And then that's where it spiraled. It was so funny. I put that tiny box inside a bigger box, and then that one inside a bigger box, and I went 4 times. So in the end, the box was like this big, and then there was another one, like 4 boxes inside that. And it was so funny because, like, we're driving up to the White Elephant gift exchange thing, and I'm just thinking, like, okay, Lord, please let this fall into the hands of someone who will really appreciate it. And it did. And it was so funny. That sounds hilarious. It was so funny because, like, he like picked up the box and started opening it, and I'm like, oh boy. And then it's just like everyone was like, oh, our parents used to do that, and it just kept going and going. And then it got to the one box, but it was like a Christmas light box, but that wasn't the gift. So it's like you have to keep going. And he was like, you're kidding. And then like he opened it, and there was a box like this big in it. And then he opens that, and it's Jesus. And it was so funny. I got a full round of applause from every person in there. It was so funny. And then, surprisingly, you know how like in some white elephant gifts you can steal someone's present? Immediately right after he got it, the person going next stole Jesus. Which I did not expect. I didn't think anyone would want to steal a Jesus figurine that's like this big. But it was so funny. It was so good. So good. It was fun. We played games. It was awesome. Oh my goodness, in my throat. I'm talking so much that my throat hurts. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of water from my new water bottle that my mother got me like a while ago. Hydrate break, yes, hydrate break. Everyone drink some water. I love this water bottle so much because one, it's a steel thing, a steel, solid steel, stainless, I think. So is the straw, so I'm not getting those tiny pieces of plastic entering my brain, which nobody wants. It also has a little thing here where I can pour liquid in. Or if I really, really wanted to, I could just take off the whole lid. So it's just really cool. And it's just like, I've been needing a new water bottle since the old one I had got crushed by a car. That's a long story, but yeah. I love it. And I love the colors too. It's really weird because like if I leave water in it too long, I still taste some like chemical taste, which is probably not good. But I mean, it's better than like the plastic bottles that you get at a store. Because I've had that kind of water and it's tasted like pure plastic, and that's just disgusting. So yeah, new water bottle. I can cross that off. Um, it's a great water bottle. I got one last year on Christmas time that I really appreciate using. Awesome. Yeah, water bottles are so cool. They're so cool. Okay, that's basically everything. Everything else I wanted to talk about were just like tiny things that are not worth like talking about. But yeah. I still can't believe what you did to those cows. Yep. Yeah, you and me both. No. Anyway, do you know what time it is? It's time for two things. One, if there's anything you guys wanted to talk about, please, by all means, bring it up and we can talk about it because I definitely wanted it to be more us having a conversation, not just me being like, look at how important I am, kind of a thing, I don't want that. So, and I apologize for doing my hair like all the time. I need to cut it. But yes, you time! Oh, excuse me. Let me pull up a song. I actually learned a song. I attempted to learn a song on the piano, actually. But I tried to learn that that song from the Peanuts Christmas movie? Christmas time is here. La 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 la. That song. So I tried to learn that. But like there wasn't enough time. I suppose like if I really I don't know, if I tried like a month ago, I could have. I really would have gotten it by now. But like it was like, I don't know, a week ago. I was like my mother showed me a video of someone playing it on the piano and I was like, I should try that. But there wasn't enough time because I'm really weird when it comes to learning on the piano. My brain what did I just listen? My brain, where is it? Here it is. It'll I can learn like a tiny section, and then I just have to repeat that section, and then not learn anything new until the next day because my brain's one of those weird ones where I need to fall asleep, let my brain rest, and then it logs in what it learned. Because that's what I did with Maple Leaf Rag. I would learn a section and then get like I'm talking like spend an hour just sitting there, just like doing the same tiny section. I'd get dirt exhausted, drop dead exhausted. I'd fall asleep, take a nap, or wake up the next day, try to learn it again, and it just clicked. So that didn't happen yet with Peanuts, but it could work. That's a nice water bottle. Thank you. Whoop. Hit the light. But yeah, it is very nice. There was one in blue that we almost got instead, but this is way better. It almost matches the colors of the walls. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is not a Christmas song by any means, but it was played at church and it was really good. So I want to play this song, which I learned. How does it go though? Wait. Ah. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, just wanted to make sure I got it. Okay, I give you. What is this called? Behold Our God on the uke because it was played at church and I really liked it. So I'm gonna play that because I only know one Christmas song, which I will do. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Who has held the oceans in his hand? Who has numbered every grain of sand? Kings and nations tremble at his voice. All creation rises there to rejoice. Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King, nothing can compare. Come, let us adore him. I don't actually know how to transition this. Who can question any of his words? Who can teach what? Did I miss a section? I did. Who can give counsel? Wait, who has given counsel to the Lord? Who can question any of his words? Who can teach the one who knows all things? Who can fathom all his wondrous deeds? Behold our God, seated on his throne. Come, let us adore him. Behold our King, nothing can compare. Come, let us adore him. Was he supposed to sing that? I'm not sure. Who has felt the nails upon his hands, bearing all the guilt of sinful man? God eternal, humble to the grave, Jesus Savior, risen now to reign. Oh, I forgot there's one new part. You will reign forever. You will reign forever. I can't do both parts, I could try. You will reign, let your glory fill the earth. Let your glory fill the earth. If Mother was here, I would totally do this with her. Let your glory fill the earth. I don't actually know how to end this, but that's how it ends. And I forgot that there was a part where like you needed two people. So I was kind of hoping Mother would be home to do this, but she's still out there making bank. Oh, wait, I'm doing another song. I forgot about that. Wow! Lots of emojis. I love it. I just love it when you spam all those emojis. Yakman here. It's so neat. And I loved that, the crown with the circle, the earth. I love those songs. I've noticed that the songs I really like the most, like praise music wise, is the ones that like give glory to God. I know there's a lot of songs where it's like, oh Lord, he brought me out of the fire. He's always with me no matter what. But then it's like, it just seems so self-focused, you know? And I've noticed the songs I like a lot are it's oh my gosh, Seven of Fury. The ones I like the most are the ones where it's more just like praising God and there's no like me attachment to it whatsoever. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, speaking of me attachments, I have fallen in love with Gaston's song. Wait, what did I say? How did I learn it? I tried to learn it on the uke. I think I could try to play it right now actually. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can do this. It's not very good, and I'd have to cut it off in the middle, I think. But it was I love. I watched Beauty and the Beast recently, and it's been going through my head. It's so good. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here loved to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps or your stickers. There's no man in town as admired as you. Wait, there's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's taught and inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why. This is really good, Zimmerman. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. And then, I forgot. No one's quick as Gaston. No one's neck as incredibly thick as Gaston. For there's no man in town half as manly. Perfect, a pure paragon. You can ask any Tom. Is that right? Ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley. And there's no one who's wow. Then it falls apart. Team they'd prefer to be on. No one's big like Gaston, a king's king like Gaston. No one's got a swell cleft in his chin like Gaston has a specimen. This sounds terrible. Yes, I'm intimidating by what a guy that Gaston. I don't know. The uke song's not that good from the one I found, but I've fallen in love with that song. I don't know why, but my brain just says that's the greatest song on the planet. Was there another song? Oh yeah. The other song. Do I have? I don't. Never mind. But yeah, I want to learn that song on the uke even more because it was just so good. And I've listened to both the classic one and the live action one. I like both. They're both good in their own ways. But I did find it really funny that the live action Beauty and the Beast, like the guy that they found to be Gaston, was like the most average looking guy on the planet. I thought that was really funny. Going from like animated Gaston, who had like the muscles the size of my body, to this guy who looked like the most average Joe on the planet. I just thought it was really funny. It went from like my arrogance is earned because I'm just a Giga Chad to some random guy, and I just thought it was really funny. By the way, arrogance is never earned. It was just funny. All right? The other song. Okay, and now the actual the actual Christmas song. I wish I knew where my kazoo was because I could play it better with it. But here we go. Well, before I do that, can I just really quickly shout out something that I've discovered? I was on the phone with Dad a couple weeks ago, and he was talking about these like kazoo for the win for real. I don't know where I put it though. Anywho, I was talking to my dad a couple weeks ago, and he was talking about these free streaming platforms, like completely free. And I was phone calls with Dad for the win, for real. That'd be interesting. I should do that one day, like a stream with Dad on the phone or here. That'd be cool. Anyway, Dad was talking about free streaming platforms, and I looked into it, and I found one called Tubi, Tubi, and it is 100% free. I was blown away. Definitely get him on the stream. I should. That'd be really cool. That'd be really interesting. Anyway, Oh, you mean this stream? That'd be interesting. I can do that for a second, I suppose, after a song. But I just wanted to shout out Tubi because I checked it out. You don't have to sign in at all. Just go to Tubi.com or whatever it's called. Boom. Like, not every show on the planet, but a lot of the older shows and a lot of, like just good shows, like Murder She Wrote, Three Stooges. That was really cool. Power Rangers, I saw that was there. Gilligan's Island. So it's, I think Leave It to Beaver is on it too. It's not all old shows. There's some more current shows, but it's just really cool because it's free, and it's like you don't have to sign up. And it's like, oh my gosh, I used Tubi to watch a show called Amen from the 80s to early 90s. It was a fun time. That's cool. No, I mean set him up for some live. Wait, no, I mean set him up for some live some night. Maybe interview him. Oh, that'd be cool. Interview Dad on live stream. That'd be cool if like we could all get together, or like one by one, someone just shows up in real life on stream. That'd be really cool. Because yeah, some of you don't know what the other person looks like. Wow, that's kind of crazy. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do this next song. Oh my gosh. And then yeah, my voice is going. I don't know why though. Okay. I love this song. Maybe like ask him completely random questions like what was it like working at Area what was it like working at Area 51? That's a good question. That is a really good question to ask my dad. Anyway, I now present you the official Christmas song of 2025. Seasonal felicitations to you and if applicable to yours. Seasonal felicitations to every his and likewise every hers. I hope that you know it's customary to be festive about the time we're throwing out the calendar. So seasonal felicitations to you and if applicable to yours. The old tide cheer can be a cure for what might ail ya. And it's been that way since the days of Saturnalia. Hence I offer seasonal felicitations to you and if applicable to yours. Seasonal felicitations. To every his and likewise every hers, reverse that if you like. It's customary. I hope that you can hear my greetings. Above the ruckus revelry, a carolers, oh, seasonal felicitations to you and if applicable to yours. To you and if applicable to yours. Man, that was weird. My fingers were forgetting chords. Do you like Tubi? I do love Tubi, Dad. Thank you for telling me about it. It's so good. It has this one Transformers TV show, like an animated one, that I saw probably 15 years ago. And I pulled up the only episode I could remember. And it was so cool because it was like, oh my gosh, nostalgia. And and I saw that Leave It to Beaver was there. So yeah, it's just I'm so glad. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, speaking of Transformers, I made a terrible mistake. My friends have been talking. This one friend specifically loves Transformers. He loves them, and like all of my friends at my Bible study love them too. And I was like, okay, I'll try out the movies. I'll try out, like there's a the show that I watched like all those years ago was really good, and I really like it. But I've never tried the movies, and it was actually kind of funny with the show because I recognized Jeffrey Combs was in that show, and he played Wayun in Star Trek. So and a lot of other people. So he played like just a ton of different people. And it was just really funny because I didn't expect him in the show, and it's like, oh my gosh, no wonder why I like him so much. But yeah, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll get into Transformers. I chose the worst Transformers movie on the planet to try to watch. That one being Transformers Age of Extinction. I did no research. I just found it at the library and I was like, okay, let's get this. I actually requested it from the library. I watched it yesterday and I wish I hadn't because it was terrible. For those who, like, I don't know how to describe it. Let's just say that for a movie that had a budget of millions, it was very poorly edited. Very poorly edited. Like I'm talking like it felt like they were cutting from one thing to another thing just so quickly. And it was like, wait. 1 minute we're in Alaska, the next minute we're in the desert. And it's like, wait, what is going on here? And the bad guy, they literally just made Steve Jobs. Like they just created Steve Jobs, made him evil, and said, that's the bad guy. It was the worst movie I've ever seen. It made the last 3 Star Wars movies look good, and it's really sad. Speaking of transforming, 2026 starts later this week. When is the first live stream of the new year? Good question. Good question. Because oh my gosh, yeah, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow at 1 a.m. in the morning is officially 2026. So I guess it sounds silly, but I think I want to keep the consistency of the first Tuesday of every month. Just keep going forward because I like it. It works. It's a good day for it, I don't think there's a reason to really push it back. So yeah, Tuesday the 6th. So like literally 1 week from now is the next live stream. So that's just gonna feel really weird because we went from December stream to bonus stream and now an instant another live stream. New Year stream. So yeah, I'm gonna say Tuesday 6 because it works, and I don't want to throw my rhythm off. Like I don't want to get confused and be like ah. Plus, I think it would be kind of funny if we reconvene exactly 1 week from now. Like, New Year, nothing's changed. I don't know. It's just kind of funny. But yes, we all now have 1 week to come up with a New Year's resolution, admit it here in stream, and then maybe we can all keep each other accountable with it. That's just a thought. But yeah, yeah, oh my gosh. It's been an hour and my voice is killing me. Was there anything else I want to talk about? I don't remember. We'll show up next week and say, I haven't seen you since last year. Oh my gosh, for real. For real. I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for the jokes. Anyway, alrighty. That was awesome. That was genuinely awesome. My throat hurts because I've been talking so much. I resolved to come up with better resolutions. Amen to that. That gets best comment of the night. I was thinking to myself, like, what should be the best comment of the night? Because, like, usually it's Yakman here who comes up with the greatest ones, and I was gonna choose, and then all of a sudden Mr. T here with the greatest wisdom out there. Socrates quakes at this man for how smart he is. I resolved to come up with better resolutions. Thank you for the bonus stream today. It was fun to help wrap up 2025. Yes, it was. I can't believe it is 2025. I thought 2024 was like considered relevant and then 25 was going to be the future. And now we're entering 26. And I'm still thinking it's the future, flying cars, Back to the Future, Star Trek. I do like Mr. T's resolutions there. Yes. I'm so sorry you had a bad movie. It's all right. I lived. I actually then immediately went and watched 12 Angry Men. And that helped correct the level of brain cells that I unfortunately killed from that last movie. So yeah. Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. This was really fun. I'm so glad we all got to get together and just hang out and enjoy an after Christmas party. I'm very glad I chose to do it now instead of earlier because, we would have been all focused on work and trying to get the houses clean and getting ourselves ready for parties. And, this is just very chill. Have a good evening and Happy New Year. Yep. You too, Mr. Juby and Dad, and I've been here, and Mr. T and Mr. Moral. And if you're watching, Mr. Taylor, father of Jordan and Josh from BlimeyCon, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year as well. He sometimes watches my streams while he's going to the gym, which is, I think, really cool. So thank you very much. My throat hurts. I'm gonna see you later. I'm getting sentimental and I feel like praying. I'm gonna say really quick prayer. Heavenly Father, Yahweh, we pray that everyone here will just have an amazing new year. And we thank you very much that you have brought us through the one we just went through. And it's only through you, Lord, that we were able to get through these years. So we thank you very much. And we pray you remind us that you are Lord. Amen. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna hopefully hang out with my friends now playing video games. And I think my mother's home. I'm not sure. I hope that's Mother. That would be bad if it wasn't. I'm gonna go find out. If it's not Mother, they have a water bottle coming their way. Bye! Oh, I'm exhausted. Bye! Stay hydrated, stay positive, stay original. Yes. Amen to that. There, another best comment of the night. Bye!